Hey there, everyone. I'm Melissa Ritchie from the West Side Y, and welcome to our at-home workout, or at the office workout, or on vacation workout. It's a workout. Is it a workout though? It's Pilates. I don't know. We're going to focus today. It's going to be a little bit of a restorative Pilates class today. So it is, I guess it is a workout, right? It's a sneaky workout. That's what I think it would be. But today will be a bit of a restorative class. So a lot of breathing, a lot of stretching, a lot of flowing, and just kind of meet your body wherever it is, right? I always say that because from day to day, hour to hour, things may change. And so we're just gonna take it nice and slow, nice and easy. Maybe take some time to observe, sort of see what's going on in the body, where we're tight, where we're feeling great. Hopefully you're feeling great. If you're not, we'll try to get you feeling a little bit better, okay? So let's begin standing, just so we have a sense of kind of where we are, where we're at, what's going on. And then we'll take it to the mat, okay? So here we go. Come to the mat with me. Begin. And let's just take heels in line with sit bones, right? No big deal. I want you to just take a little bounce and just sort of assess, like how do my ankles feel? How about my feet, quads, glutes? And then just begin to lengthen. Let's lift the toes up, lower the toes down. And again, we're going to lift those toes up, lower the toes down. Let's do this one more time, everybody. Lift the toes up, lower the toes down, and then we're going to take a little sway side to side, nice and easy. Good. And then take a little sway front and back. And then just take a moment here and give me 1 second, everybody. Roll through the spine, go all the way down. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Give a gentle bend of the knees and lengthen. And a little bend of the knees and lengthen. And a little bend and lengthen. Soften those knees. Let's restack the spine. And just move into the breath. Take an inhale. And exhale. Good. And again, take an inhale. And exhale. One more time. Take an inhale. And exhale. Nice, everybody. Take those legs nice and wide. If you're wondering where I went, it was a little bit of a kitten emergency. He was hanging from my blinds. So just take a moment here to shift the hips side to side. Try as I might, they get into trouble. And just, again, feel, is it easier to shift right or left? Good. And just kind of find a place in the center. We're going to soften those knees and you're going to roll down through the spine. Shake your head, yes. And no. And yes. And once again, restack the spine. And bring it all the way up. All right, let's take it onto our back, okay? Bend the knees, heels in line with sit bones. Okay. And take a second. Yes, trouble. And you're going to go ahead and just flatten the lower back into the mat. And then arch the lower back. And again, flatten that lower back. And arch. One more time, everybody. Flatten that lower back. And arch. And then again, pelvis really just settles where it's happiest right now. Let's not worry about taking space away or any of that. Just where you feel like you have no pressure, nothing going on, okay? We're going to take the hands by the sides. Palms will be up. And very gently let that head just float over to the right. And come back to center. Float it over to the left. And back to center. And now I want you to lift your left shoulder up and let your head turn over to the right. Drop that shoulder down. And we're going to go ahead and start to lift up the right shoulder and basically just bumping the head over to the other side. Dropping it down. Lift your left shoulder. Head goes to the side. And down. Lift the right shoulder. Head goes to the side. And down, and just let the head come back to center. So we want to keep those shoulders in a very relaxed position. Yeah? We don't want to push them down because then the upper traps are going to get super involved. So a little bit of slack, but nice and open here. Take the arms out to the sides. Let your knees go to the right. And then let your knees go to the left. And again, over to the right. And over left. And let's bring it all the way back, heels in line with sit bones. Just keep the arms on the floor for me, please. And slide them up just a little bit. So it would be the letter Y, okay? And then bring them back down. And I want you just to observe, to notice, do you feel like you have to lift one of the arms off in order to move it? Where do you feel that restriction? Is it in the pec? Is it in the shoulder? Is it in the neck? Good, and bring it back. Let's do that one more time, taking it up. And bringing it back, arms up over the chest. And just reach that right arm overhead. Bring it back. Take the left arm overhead and back. And again on the right. And left. Very nice. And now bring the right arm down by your side and bring it up. Left arm down by your side and up. Right arm down by your side and up. And left and up. Open both arms out to the sides. Bring them together and again out to the sides and together. One more time. And together, begin to circle the arms. Really letting that humeral head sink into the socket. Maybe we take it a little bit bigger. Good. And then reverse. So we start small. And then take it a little bit bigger. Good. Nice, everyone. And then just let the arms go down by the sides. Feel the back of the head released into the mat. Those collarbones nice and wide. And we're going to take a little bit of breathing here. So I want you to think about opening the rib cage, more so to the sides and the back. They tend to expand to the front, but we want to think like gills on a fish, all right? So just letting them open and close, nice and easy. So we take a big breath into the ribs. And then exhale, letting them release down. And again, take a nice big breath into the rib cage. And exhale. Last time, everyone, take a nice big breath in. And exhale. And release. So I want you to go ahead and lift your chin up toward the ceiling. Okay, so we're taking a little bit of a tilt of that head. As you do that, flatten your lower back into the mat. So we take a pelvic tilt. And now as we lower the chin down, we start to tilt the pelvis the other way. So we're creating space. So we're letting the pelvis go and then the chin go. And then the chin and then the pelvis. It's a little bit of a spinal rock. So just kind of checking in with the curves, breathing, making sure we have some mobility. And once again, settle in the neutral. Head right in the center. Let's draw the heels in a tiny bit closer and begin to articulate that spine up. So really going through the spine, collarbones wide. Inhale, exhale, articulate back down. And again, inhale, exhale. Let's begin to take it up. Collarbones nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, take it back down. Good. One more time, everyone, taking it up. And inhale, exhale. Let's take it on down. Bring the hands behind the head, support the weight of that head, and begin to just close the rib cage, drawing that head up, organizing that curl. Float your hands off. Bring those hands up, back behind the head, release it all the way down. Inhale, exhale, drawing it up. Think of moving from the rib cage. The head comes along for the ride. And hands behind the head. Let's release it down. Inhale, exhale, drawing it up. Floating those hands off. Take it up. Take it on down. One more time, everyone. Let's draw it up. Float those hands. Take it up. Release it back down. Open the arms out to the sides. We're going to float both legs to tabletop. Maybe today you're going to drop the heels to the back of the legs. Your quads are firing like mad. I want you to bring your knees in just a little bit more so you don't grip them, okay? If you can stay in tabletop, fantastic. We tap the right toe, inhale and exhale. Close the rib cage, inhale. Exhale, good, inhale. Exhale one more time, inhale and exhale. Left toe, breathing as we tap, good. Reaching from the hip socket, everybody. Nice and easy. Excellent. And bring it in, float those toes down. Hands are going to reach overhead. I want you to begin to articulate your spine up. And as you lower down, think of reaching those fingertips away, getting a nice stretch in your lats. Good. Arms to the sides, float those legs in. Let's tap both toes with an inhale and an exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good. Two more times. Excellent. Float the toes down. Let's begin to articulate the spine up. And bring those arms overhead. As we come down, really reach the fingertips away. And then just place the arms down by your sides. We're going to extend that right leg out on the mat. Flex your foot, please. And just take a point and a flex. And a point and a flex. You're going to bend that leg in, relax in the hip socket. Make sure there's a little bit of a bounce there. Lengthen that leg up, take a flex and a point and a flex and a point. So now what I would like you to do is curl your toes. Imagine you're gripping something with your toes. Your foot may cramp right away. It's okay. And you're going to keep them curled as you flex at the ankle. And then point. Keep the toes curled. A little flex. A little point. One more time. A little flex. A little point. Relax the toes and just lower that leg all the way down and bend it in. Lengthen out your left leg. Just take a flex and a point and a flex and a point. One more time. And then we're going to draw that leg in. Again, relaxing in the hip socket, find the bounce in there. Take that leg all the way up. We take a flex and a point and a flex and a point. Good, we're gonna curl those toes and flex and point. And again, the foot may cramp. That is okay. Breathe. And then just relax those toes. Bend it and lengthen that leg all the way down and come all the way in. Let's take right leg up. Externally rotate little circles, nice and easy for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Let's reverse it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay externally rotated. Lower that leg down so we're even with the other knee. We circle for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down to the ankle. We circle 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Parallel. Lower it down and bend it in. Let's take that left leg up. A little external rotation here. We circle 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down, even with the other knee. Circle it out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse it. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower it down toward that ankle. We circle 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Parallel. Lower it down and bend it in. Draw both knees in. Circle those knees away. Let's reverse it. And we're going to grab the back of the legs and rock ourselves up. Come to the front edge of the mat. All right. And I want you to really grab the back of the legs. Take a moment, rock those sit bones a little bit. And again, we're moving a little bit slower today, just kind of going through the body, going through our basics here. So let your tailbone soften. We're not collapsing into it. I am lifting as that tailbone comes underneath. And then taking it back up again, collarbones wide. And again, starting to go back. And even through this mid-range of motion, start to figure out, where does it feel like my back is tight? Is it stiff? Am I not really articulating? And again, take it on down. We're going to keep going, and just release. Let's scoop the arms around today. Inhale, exhale, bringing it up. And we're going to take it all the way over. Inhale, exhale, start to take it down. Let's bring arms out to the sides. They're going to come overhead and reach it up. Breathe, take it over. Inhale, exhale, take it down. Arms are going to go overhead. We're going to scoop around the sides. Take it on up. Inhale, exhale, last time. Bring it around the sides. All the way up. Breathe. Take it on down. Overhead and around. Arms out to the sides. Find your tabletop, please. Extend your right leg out. Let's change legs. We go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to extend both legs out with an inhale and an exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen it up. Lower the right leg. Scissor those legs for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both legs up. Externally rotate. We lower a little. Bring it in. Lower a little. And in. A little. And in one more, a little. And in parallel, bend those legs in. Feel free to lengthen out the legs, or you can slightly bend them, arms overhead. Let's take it on up. Breathe. Take it forward. Take it on down. Take it up. We're going to reach and grab that right leg with your left hand and then bring it up and open it up and take a flex and a point and a flex and a point. Coming back, take it down. Just breathe as we roll down. Inhale, exhale, taking it up. Stretch it out. Right hand grabs left leg. We open it up with a flex and a point and a flex and a point. We take it all the way down. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. You're going to bend both legs in. Take a little rock side to side. And then lengthen everything out nice and big. Take a big inhale. And just exhale through that whole body. Let's do that one more time, everyone. Big inhale to the whole body. And exhale. Roll it on over for me. So slide the hands a little bit in front of those shoulders and press it on up. Get a little stretch. And lower back down. Inhale, exhale. Press into those hands. Take it up. Inhale, exhale, take it on down. We're going to press ourselves up, shift back to child's pose. And then stack it up for just a moment in all fours. Move into cat, into cow, and again cat, and cow. Walk those hands forward, lower yourselves down, rest your forehead in your hands, right leg floats up and down, left leg up and down, and again, right and left. Lift that right leg up, reach around, give that quad a little stretch. And release. Left leg lift. Grab that leg. Try to bring those knees together. And lengthen. Rest the forehead in the hand. Right leg up. Just 2 kicks. Kick, kick. Lengthen lower left. A kick, kick. Lengthen lower right. A lift. Kick, kick. Lengthen lower left. A kick, kick. Lengthen lower. You're taking the hands by the shoulders, pressing yourselves up, shifting back, child's pose. And we're coming back up to all fours. And once again, I want you to move into cat and then just shift the weight back. And shift that weight forward. Shift it back. And forward one more time, take it back. And forward, lengthen that spine, walk it out, lower yourselves down, forehead into the hands. And we just lift both legs to the back and lower and lift and lower and lift. Lower one more time, everybody. A lift and a lower. Separate those legs, press the hands in front of you, draw it on up. Good. And take it all the way down and just press yourselves up. We're coming into quadruped, extending that right leg out, floating it up. Give me 2 kicks. Kick, kick, and lengthen. Kick, kick, and lengthen. kick, kick. And lengthen, bend it in, float that left leg up, kick, kick. And lengthen, kick, kick, lengthen, kick, kick. Lengthen, bend it in, float the right leg out again. This time we just bend the knee in and lengthen. I am not rounding my spine. I'm just gliding that leg in. And take it down, float the other leg out. And we glide in and out, keeping the neutral pelvis. Front of the throat is lifted. Very nice. You might have to either walk your knees back, walk your hands forward, lower yourselves down, forehead into the hands. And we just lift the forehead up, hands to the forehead. Take it down. We go forehead, hands to forehead. Take it on down. One more. We go forehead, hands to forehead, elbows to ribs, and then all the way overhead. Elbows to ribs, hands overhead, elbows to ribs, hands overhead, elbows to ribs, to the forehead, lower everything down. Just take a moment here. We're going to go forehead, hands, legs, elbows to ribs, take it overhead, elbows to ribs, take it overhead, elbows to ribs, overhead, bring it in, everything down. One more time. We go legs, forehead, hands, elbows to ribs, overhead, to ribs, overhead, to ribs, overhead, and bring it right by the shoulders, lower those legs, bring yourselves up. Inhale and exhale. Good. So come and face front here. We're going to take it into a mermaid. I would say probably everybody bring your legs to the right, just so we're on the same page a little bit. So take a moment to just lift the pelvis up and drop the pelvis down. And again, we're going to lift the pelvis up, drop that pelvis down. Good. Lift it up and drop it on down. Try to keep it there. Take that hand off. Give me a little rotation. And come center. A little rotation. Come center. Take it over. And take it over. And let's go back to the rotation. And come center and rotation. Come center, take it over. And take it over. Very nice. Bring your hands right in front of you. Flex. Okay, we're going to rotate and gently place the hands on the floor. So we're not leaning into it. We're really lengthening off of it. In fact, there's not a lot of weight on the hands at all. I want you to send your brain to your glutes. And just a little lift and a little lower. A little lift, a little lower, a little lift, a little lower. Just one more, a little lift, a little lower. Now, keeping the foot engaged into the floor, think of a little external rotation. External rotation. Good. External rotation. So firing up that glute a little bit. Good. Yep. Very nice. Bring the arms all the way up. We're going to go back. We're going to take a little rotation. We're going to rotate, place the hands down, extend the leg. And then we rotate. Come back, extend that leg. And just rotate, extend back. And again, we rotate and extend back and bring it on down. Good. All right, let's take it to the other side. And we'll go back and do a nice little stretch, okay? So reach it up, drop it on down. And again, we're observing, right? Where is the restriction if we're having a hard time? Is it coming from the back maybe? Maybe the QL is not cooperating. Does it feel like it's in the hip socket? Does it feel like maybe the other side, and drop it on down. Good. Let's take that rotation and rotation. Do that one more time. Just letting that pelvis settle, okay? And now we take it over and take it over and move into the rotation again. Rotation, rotation, take it over and take it over. All right, so now hands are gonna go in front. You're gonna rotate, little bit of pressure here, and we lift first. And lift. And lift. Try not to compress in the waist. We wanna have space between those ribs and hips. And so now we just take that little external rotation. External rotation, good. Externally rotate. Very nice, one more time. And then we open, we take the rotation and we go down, extend that leg. Rotation. And extend. And rotate. And extend. Last time. And extend. And bring it on in. All right, so we're going to cross the legs. You decide which one you want to start with. If this is excruciating, grab a pillow, grab a blanket, grab an extra mat, and maybe prop your pelvis up a little bit, okay? You also might need to support the legs as you start to go forward. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Just breathe. And restack the spine. So we're going to make a little change here. It'll feel completely different. So just figure out where you need to be. And again, maybe you're supporting the weight of the knees and you take it forward. And then bring it on up. All right, let's come to the middle of the mat. I would say bring the heels to the corners of your mat. So we're super wide. Again, give me a little rock on the sit bones. Do you feel like you're tucking? You're going to bend those knees. Really tip that pelvis up and over. And just take a nice little stretch forward. And we stretch back, lift the arms up. Big inhale into the ribs. Exhale. And a little hinge forward. And reaching up with the inhale. Exhale, pressing down. And again, reaching up. Inhale, pressing down, exhale. Bring those feet together. Let's take it on down. Good. Draw those knees in. Nice tight little ball. Inhale, exhale, draw it up to the curl, change legs. Just moving through it. Good. Right to our double leg stretch. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, breathing, everybody. Inhale, exhale, one more. Inhale, exhale. You're going to hug the knees in, lengthen everything out, and just roll it on up. Breathe and stretch. Restack, take your right leg over your left, flex your left foot, hug that leg in and rotate. Come back to center, uncross those legs, take it forward. Let's roll it on down. Inhale, exhale, take it up. Breathe. Draw that left leg in, rotate to the left, really lift from the tailbone. Good, and take it forward. Take it all the way down. Inhale, exhale, taking it up, breathe. Draw that leg in once again, and we're just gonna stay to the front as you flex and point the other foot. Good, really try to hug that knee in. And uncross, take it forward. Take it all the way down. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Restack, cross it over, pull in, lift, reflex, and point. and flex and point. Uncross that leg, take it over. Take it all the way down. And hands by your sides. Bend those legs in for me. Nice and easy. Articulate that spine up. And we're really just going to take a little bit of tipping first. So you're going to tip the pelvis right, tip the pelvis left. And then we're going to go a little bit further with that and just tip and dip it. And a little tip and dip. It'd be lovely to have some chips with this, but we don't have that option right now. So a tip and a dip, and a tip and a dip. And then find the neutral. Articulate through the spine. And just hug the knees in. Let's rock it up. And take it over to all fours once again. And I want you to just extend the right arm out to the side and just thread it through. Take 2 breaths here. And then just open it up once again, thread it on through. And open it up, place it on down. Other side, extend out and thread it through. 2 breaths into the ribs. And open it out. And again, thread it through. And open out. Place it down. Let's curl those toes under. Take it up to downward dog. And take a moment here, just run in place. And now let's try to walk the feet to the hands. And we're going to take our time rolling up. Good. And just come face me. Take those legs nice and wide once again. And I want you to go ahead and just rock the hips side to side. And hopefully things are just a little bit looser in there. You know, sometimes instead of going, pushing things, got to work out, I got to get in there. Sometimes a little pullback and just sort of observing where your body is and doing some breathing and just allowing the muscles to relax. We don't realize, bring heels in line with sit bones, please. We're just going to take our sway, how much we really hold on to tension. Everyday life, a news headline, and next thing you know, we're in fight or flight mode. So sometimes slowing down and going to the movements we already know really helps calm the sensory nervous system, and we sort of get out of our own way so that when we do want to work a little more intensely, our body's a little more receptive to it. Okay, find that center. Let's soften the knees, everyone. Roll down. Take a breath, restack the spine. And let's reach it up. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. And again, take it up on the inhale. And exhale. Last time, everyone. Take it up. Inhale. And exhale. And thank you, everyone. So that being said, on Friday, Dance Pilates, we're going to hit those weights again. But mindfully, always mindfully, right? And just sort of assessing where your body is in that given moment. But if you find yourself getting tense, getting, like that, don't try to push through that. Maybe take a step back and do a little bit of breath. Yeah, a little bit of breath, a little bit of flow. Go back to the movements that your body knows and likes, okay? That's my little tip for the day. All right, everyone. And thank you. Thank you. Have an amazing rest of your week, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday. All right, guys. See you later.